The agency problem. Okay, the first thing we're really going to talk about in our finance series videos, and that's because it gives me a chance to introduce the fact that I have a lot of philosophy, well, not a lot of philosophies, a lot of opinions on how business should be approached. Okay, and the agency problem is one of those, it's one of those topics in finance or in business where you shouldn't have to discuss, but we have to discuss it just so you are aware of it. So what exactly is the agency problem? It's simply when people that are supposed to represent you, so the management of a company, let's say a public company, you have purchased some shares in the company and you expect to get certain dividends as often as possible, or any dividend as often as possible. The better the company does, hopefully the more they're able to reward you for choosing them as a company. But the agency problem arises when management starts making decisions that favors them and not you. Okay, you bought a share. You gave the company money that they're able to do things with. Not directly. If you bought on the secondary market, you technically didn't really give the company money, but at least you are showing that you have faith in the company. All right, and that's worth something. So what happens when management starts buying jets and they go, oh, well, you know what? It takes us too long to go from meeting to meeting, so we need a private jet. We need a swimming pool because we're stressed out all the time. I need a masseuse that just hangs around we need one masseuse per floor just because our employees are stressed out. You know, is money being spent wisely in a way that's actually going to reward shareholders? This is what the agency problem is all about. All right, and it's an important topic to start on, especially when we talk about finance, because when we start thinking critically about different formulas and ratios, you're allowed to have your opinion. You're allowed to differ from my opinion, but you have to think from the perspective first of the people that have faith in you, and then from your personal side of things. Okay, so this job especially is not a job for the ego. It's definitely a position of compassion, and I think we've seen what the results are when people in finance act without compassion. So the agency problem, really quickly to answer it, it's basically when management starts making decisions that goes against the interests of shareholders. All right, whenever you purchase a share in a company, what the management team needs to do the very most they can to deliver value to you. They should want to make you proud. They may take risks, but they take risks in hopes that you're going to get more for the work they do, not so that they get more bonuses, or not so that they get private jets or memberships to exclusive clubs. That's what the agency problem is all about.